Hey guys, let's get more news about Miami Heat, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Heat notes: Herro, Highsmith, Durant. Heat guard Tyler Herro earned his first All-Star nod in 2024-25. He also won his first three-point contest on Saturday night, defeating Buddy Hield and Darius Garland in the final round. As Ira Winderman of the South Florida Sun-Sentinel writes, Herro has displayed a different level of maturity this season after dealing with trade rumors for much of his career. He credits an improved mental approach for his excellent season. "I think it comes with being okay with everything, trying to be at peace," Herro said. "I try to work on myself off the court just as much as I was working on the court. So just being at peace, having my kids, my girl, I've got everything I need. So just being able to stay present." The 25-year-old sharpshooter said becoming an All-Star has long been a goal of his, so he was thrilled to be selected for the first time, Winderman adds. "I've always wanted to be an All-Star," he said. "I think I said that from the very beginning, not selfishly, but just trying to be ambitious in my own way. I'm a hard worker, so I feel when I'm able to put my mind on something, I usually go get what I want. So that's usually how I try to do it. And All-Star was one of my goals coming into the league." Miami Heat's Kevin Love praises Tyler Herro via Eminem. Miami Heat center Kevin Love has one of the strongest troll games in the NBA. This season, he has been extra good. He's make funny jokes about everyone from Jimmy Butler to Eric Spoelstra to Pat Riley. On Saturday, he added Tyler Herro to the list. After Herro won the three-point contest Saturday during All-Star Weekend in San Francisco, Love headed straight to social media. He posted a video of the infamous rap battle Eminem dropped in the movie 8 Mile. The caption read, "Tyler to Buddy, Hield, and the rest of the 3 points contest participants. Bring home that hardware, my boy." #CAWB. Here's the recap of the night from Miami Heat on SI contributor Brian Towns. Although Herro struggled from the perimeter for several consecutive games, it didn't prevent him from winning the competition. Herro scored 19 in the event's first round and trailed Buddy Hield's 31 and Darius Garland's 24. Damian Lillard, who has won the contest 2 straight times, came up 2 points short of eliminating Herro as he moved to the contest's final round. In the last round, Herro finished with a very respectable 24 points. Hield and Garland couldn't continue their hot shooting from the previous round, as they both came up short with 23 and 17 points. Herro became the 5th Heat player to win the three-point contest. The others who won were Glenn Rice in 1995, Jason Capono in 2007, Daquan Cook in 2009, and James Jones in 2011. The next event for Herro to participate in is the All-Star Game representing the Eastern Conference. Miami Heat legend hesitant to believe franchise will make playoffs. During the Jimmy Butler era of the Miami Heat, betting against them once the playoffs arrived has been a bad decision. Since 2020, the Heat has made 3 Eastern Conference Finals appearances and 2 Finals appearances. However, those deep playoff runs may be over as Butler plays for the Golden State Warriors. The Heat has also lost 3 straight games heading into the All-Star break and haven't built enough chemistry between the new additions they received from the Butler trade. Dwyane Wade also shares similar thoughts. On a Bleacher Report segment called Guaranteed To, alongside Candace Parker, Wade joked that Heat culture is the only thing he can guarantee for this year's Heat roster. "The Heat are guaranteed to?" Parker asked. "To talk about Heat culture," Wade replied. AKA, he doesn't know if they're going to make the playoffs this year, Parker joked. "But they're guaranteed to talk about Heat culture," Wade continued. The Heat are fortunate the bottom half of the Eastern Conference has been giving them plenty of breathing room to build momentum as they will attempt to avoid the play-in tournament for the 3rd straight year. They currently sit 9th in the East with a 25-28 record and are 3 games behind the Detroit Pistons in 6th place. Miami Heat's Tyler Herro wins three-point contest at All-Star Weekend despite the Miami Heat's start to the season highlighted by plenty of drama due to Jimmy Butler's eventual exit. Tyler Herro has been one of the team's main bright spots. Herro has had a career year in nearly every aspect of his game. He has statistically improved in multiple categories, which has led to his first All-Star appearance. Another event he was selected to participate in was the three-point contest. Although he struggled from the perimeter for several consecutive games, those struggles didn't prevent him from winning the competition. Herro scored 19 in the event's first round and trailed Buddy Hield's 31 and Darius Garland's 24. Damian Lillard, who has won the contest 2 straight times, came up 2 points short of eliminating Herro as he moved to the contest's final round. In the last round, Herro finished with a very respectable 24 points. Hield and Garland couldn't continue their hot shooting from the previous round, as they both came up short with 23 and 17 points. Herro became the 5th Heat player to win the three-point contest. The others who won were Glenn Rice in 1995, Jason Capono in 2007, Daquan Cook in 2009, and James Jones in 2011. The next event for Herro to participate in is the All-Star Game representing the Eastern Conference. Heat vs Mavericks takeaways. Huge night from Tyler Herro. Not enough. The Miami Heat, 25-28, lost their 4th consecutive game against the Dallas Mavericks, 30-26, 118-113. Here's a look at 4 major takeaways from the matchup. 1. Tyler Herro was the primary source of offense throughout the game. Herro finished with 40 points, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists on 50% shooting and 21.4% from three-point range. He had 17 points in the second quarter. This was an impressive showcase for Herro because it displayed how much he has improved at attacking the basket. The only flaw of his night was shooting 3 of 14 from the perimeter. 2. Kel'el Ware shined as the only center active for the Heat. Without Bam Adebayo and Kevin Love, Ware was the only big. He finished with 17 points, 9 rebounds, and 1 block on 57.1% shooting and missed all 3 of his attempts from the perimeter. Since being introduced to the starting lineup, Ware originally got a lot of shot attempts. This hasn't been the case recently, but he took full advantage of the Mavericks' lack of a center. 3. Kyle Anderson had his best game for the Heat so far. Anderson finished with 15 points, 10 rebounds, and 3 assists on 60% shooting and didn't attempt any shots from the perimeter. Without Andrew Wiggins due to an illness, the Heat put him in the starting lineup, where he had his first double-double performance since 2023. Because of Jamie Jaquez Jr.'s inconsistent season, Anderson may be able to gain more minutes as a key part of the roster as everyone gets healthy after the All-Star break. 4. Alec Burks continues to show his veteran value. Burks finished with 12 points, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists on 42.9% shooting and 40% from three-point range. As bleak as the Heat's offense has been lately, he has not been one of them. Nearly every time he's gotten at least 20 minutes of playing time this season, Burks has been one of the most productive scorers for them. The Heat needed his scoring because they were missing Wiggins and Adebayo. And you, fan? What do you think of Dwyane Wade's situation? Leave your opinion in the comments.